Should I? May as well commentate just because the monitor is going. I can still see the TV.
Am I supposed to hear game audio or no?
What's up?
Am I supposed to hear game audio or no?
No.
Okay. Waiting for Javi, sorry. Well, Austin took the first stock.
All right, so I would actually consider this an upset if
Nah, Austin's a legend. Austin's ranked in where his sub-region.
what's the sub-region?
He's somewhere in East Coast, somewhere in New York.
Okay.
Like North New York. He's pretty good. He does funky things, but he dares a lot more than Scracket, which is good.
Gotcha. Yeah, Scracket does need to learn the dare a little bit more.
That's what you do.
Because like dare just leaves out smash. Now smash just kills people.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean that's basically like something to up smash.
And Dylan does the classic.
He did the Dylan,
He did the Dylan SD.
but he's playing
Yeah.
against Mr. SD.
It's his tag.
He got baited by the tag.
It's planned. Yeah, Scracket told me he just nairs and dares in place versus Sonic because he has to approach eventually and
Yeah.
Magnate and nair. He's putting so much work. Oh, it's working, Javi.
Well, we're getting there.
Francais.
Oh, Francais. Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing about like Sonic players is they're like allergic to not going in, and that's why they play Sonic.
No, they want to go in. Yeah, exactly. They just want to rush you down. But like you're supposed to play patient Sonic a lot.
And this is pretty brutal.
Not like this, Led. Not like this.
Yeah, so it's definitely looking like Mr. SD is gonna win this one. I would like to see
Just one stock. Just one stock. Fuck him up, Austin. I'm like right behind him, dude. Nice edge.
And he canceled that off the edge. Does he spike
Not
up?
like,
Okay.
oh my god.
Well, that was, I mean, he got a stock, but that was kind of a sad way for it to happen.
Okay, you got stock. Take the percent. Just did a four stock comeback. Let's go.
Okay, so I've actually, well, I was just about to say that Dylan looks like he's playing more patient, and then he went in 3 times.
I tell him the dash dance camp. Like when he played me, I taught him the dash dance because I kept up tilting him with Zelda.
Yeah.
It's like this is so stupid. I'm like, you just need the dash dance. It's
Yeah.
that easy.
Bait out the attack and then hit him,
Yeah.
like the classic bar.
I don't know. He hasn't played much.
This is true.
Ooh, forward here.
I don't know.
I think he can take another stock, at least, or 2 actually.
He's
That's
doing
good.
a lot better. I'm playing a lot
I think
better.
he might be able to bring it back, you know. But Austin just needs a dare or a nair early. I think he's trying to CC a
he could
little
actually-
bit too much.
Well, it's always a little bit of a risky thing to do against Sonic because CC works really well against some of his approaches, but like not at all against other approaches. So
Yeah, he should be like shielding more.
I think Wave Dash out of shield is one of the better options against Sonic. Ooh, that was a good cancel.
Oh my goodness, did he really get that?
And he
What a
survives.
legend.
There was both good DI and a really good timing on the meteor cancel. Because at that percent, it's hard, especially in Project M.
Oh, it's just slightly delayed from healing. I think
8
it's
frames is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's either 4 or 8 frames.
No, it's like twice the amount. I think it's 8 frames in PM and 4 frames.
Yeah, okay, that sounds right.
Something
yeah, so
like
the four frames of difference, particularly at a high percent, when you're getting stomped by Ganondorf or something, like 4 frames can mean the difference between there's absolutely no hope of living and having a shot at surviving it. So
he bans Dreamland and Warrior.
there's absolutely no hope of living and having a shot. I mean, a lot of players are just uncomfortable on those 2 polarized stages. So I can't blame anybody for that banning mindset.
I think FD's Dylan's favorite stage. That and Yoshi's Brawl, but we don't have Yoshi's Brawl.
Yeah, for some good reasons. Ooh, that was a
I guess
nice
it
first
starts
stock. Quite the game.
That one's weird because you have the like SDI out, else you get hit by the fair.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonic has some pretty solid gimp options against most non-floaties.
Yeah.
That lead to the spike, and if you don't have good timing on, okay, he's gonna.
God, is it gonna be the reverse?
Wow.
Oh, what a legend!
Damn, those were 2 really good gimps early on, And he was smart to stay on the edge because Mr. SD actually would have made that back had he not grabbed the
I
edge.
mean, his favorite stage. He must be a lot more comfortable. I think the first game was just him like trying to get used to it.
That's also possible. Sometimes
I mean,
people feel
he
each
did
other
get
out.
the groove at the end of the first game.
True.
It's just that he was in such a deficit.
Yeah, and he couldn't come back from how. Oh, that was actually really close to being another.
Yeah, you need to see out the stocks with that harder hit. Oh, Sonic just upbeats again. And he gains more height. I think Dylan's going a little too...
Yeah, he's doing some questionable decisions. He's making some questionable decisions.
So what else you need to do is probably like counter approach him more. And shield and not crouch cancel.
Yeah.
It's good, but like you can just side B and side B just get crouch cancel as well. See this punish. I mean, that was a lot of percent.
Oh, he could have. Oh, okay, he got his jump. That's the stock. This is a convincing lead after being convincingly destroyed.
Yeah.
It's always interesting seeing players that go like this back and forward. I really suspect when people have like this back and forward games, it's a lot of it's a mental game. When one of them is like feeling it, they destroy the other, and when one of them's like breaking down mentally, they lose. And this is probably one of those cases where Dylan just wasn't in the game mentally. But the second, I mean, he got those two first stocks like so fast. You can't
Really
do
fast.
that. You can't do that when you're not in the zone because you don't have the confidence. Rip Mickey.
I see.
Ooh, oh.
That's a stock. I didn't think he had his double jump. Yeah, I mean,
It was. I feel like the risk-reward ratio is not really there.
yeah, I mean he's at 46%,
Exactly.
but he does have the stock advantage. So
Even still, you don't want to throw away a stock when you're only one stock in the lead.
he wants to do whatever he wants.
This,
That's the story of his life.
oh, that
He's
was
just a boy.
up air. That
Nice.
does it. Okay, that was a very, very solid game.
That's like Dylan's favorite stage.
Yeah, that can make a
So,
difference too.
I don't know. Let's see where he bans.
I think if Mr. SD can stop from getting janked at the edge, if he doesn't get those gimps, I think Game 3 is probably going to be really close.
Those are good bans. You don't want to give him like a flat stage with slight platform variation just to avoid stuff. Let's see how like he approaches the counter approach and everything. Because Dylan kind of did pressure him a lot that last game.
He got the gimp again.
You got him right when he started double jump.
That was perfect timing. There's just no surviving that.
No, you just save your double jump.
Right. But
Yeah.
oh, that was really close to being another one. Oh, wow. I'm a little.
Definitely harassed him off stage a lot.
Oh, yeah. He was a little slow to get to that one.
It's always weird. Especially since the startup is slightly invincible. I think it's invincible for like...
Oh, he went for it.
Austin has such great angles.
Yeah, he does, and that's not exact. I mean, I think it's a little bit easier with Lucas than Ness, but not by a lot. Like,
Yeah, you just gotta practice.
yeah, you do. That's one of those things you kind of have to lab.
Let's see. I think Nair and Dare put in a lot more work. He just needs to find the when to jump preemptively, and like figure out, like read his approach.
Yeah. Well, it seems like NegativeZero's kind of getting in for free more than he should.
Yeah.
Ooh, good
The
recovery.
second game was a lot more like CC,
Yeah.
and he couldn't punish it with CC. Oh, that was great.
Yep.
Nair, yeah. He's living.
He should back air him. Well, okay, that was good.
If you can rinse and repeat. then
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
good.
This is true. When you're confident in your timing and your aim and everything,
Alright, so
then yeah.
F-tilt to get them off stage. Yeah, I think Austin just doesn't know how to edge guard Sonic.
Well,
It's kind of strange.
and NegativeZero himself doesn't necessarily recover like your typical Sonic because he doesn't sweet spot. Where I would say,
Oh, it's hard to sweet spot because
Yeah.
you have to wait for the up B to finish. Like the end is a specific grab box afterwards.
oh,
That's it.
sniped
He
with
wants
that.
to win.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
much
mean,
about
you
that
can
close
take his
game.
back as a. It's probably like a one stock to be honest. If that's a deficit,
Yeah, one stock, but he's getting extra credit. But this up throw should.
so that should kill him.
No,
Oh,
Sonic is a little bit of a fast faller. He's a fast-ish faller. And 24%, that's you know, not a lot of extra credit, but oof, that was.
You can hope on a negative stock.
This is always true. This is always true. We haven't actually seen, and that should do it.
I think he lives.
Oh,
yeah, there's a negative stock. He can definitely take this back. There's 1 and 2 combos.
you called it too.
Yeah,
you called it, and that forward air. Oh, he let him go. Okay, he has no jump,
Yeah, he definitely makes.
but
it
he
back.
didn't refresh his vulnerability.
Yeah, so you couldn't counter hit him.
Yeah, this should do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was actually, yeah, I predicted a close game 3. That was actually pretty good.